it.
Hey guys, I'm back from the dead. It's been a long time. I think it's been like 6 months, probably summer. We are into 2019 now, and I still do. What the hell's going on here? Right, back to it. I still do have this CLA 45, and I can't believe it's actually 3 years old now. It's flown by. As I'm filming this right now, I did drop the car off this morning for its third year service. Picked it up in the afternoon. Straight away, I've got a piece of advice for you. If you're about to buy something like this, make sure you get a service plan. Because I didn't get one, and I'm paying the price. Because the third service, that's the costly one. You've got to have the transmission oil or something. Transmission oil changed, and that's it's a pretty penny, that's for sure. With the service plan, you pay it monthly, and it just works out to basically 400 oddish quid per year, which does make a difference for the second and third service, especially if you plan to keep a car like this for a couple of years, something like that. It's worth getting. Something that I didn't do, and you should not make the same mistake that I did. Long-time subscribers, you'll know that I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with this car, but to be fair, in the last year, it's been awesome. I've not had a single issue. Let's have a look. There's 26,000 miles on the clock now. So, in the last year, I've only done about 8,000, 9,000, something like that. Had the front tyres changed again over a year ago now, I think, or probably less than a year, but they're still perfectly fine. The first set that I had, they ate through them. I put some Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on all that time ago, and they've been perfect. Really, really good in the wet, and really good in the dry as well. But those of you that are kind of clued up with tyres and stuff like that, you'll know those Michelin P4S's are pretty much the best out there. So I do recommend you get those on a car like this or anything else. I know those tyres are really good for a lot of different brands. Like I said, I've not had any issues at all this year with the car, apart from filling it with petrol every now and then. That's the only real cost, to be fair. Although there was one piece of news. Someone tried to vandalise my car. However, most of you do know that I've had this car wrapped in like a satin vinyl wrap, and I don't know what it was. I think it might have been a key, or do you know what? It might have not even been a key. It looks too thick. I'll show you how it looked on the screen now. Those wiper blades don't sound too healthy. Just noticed that. They'd kind of gone through the bonnet and then the front panel, and when I first saw it, I thought, damn, I'm gonna have to rewrap the whole front bonnet and the front end of the car. But thankfully, it didn't actually go through the complete thickness of the vinyl wrap. It literally just, there was a tiny bit of vinyl left underneath, and with a bit of satin polisher, it's pretty much come out. If that was paintwork and you dragged a key across it, that's a respraying job. Sorting that out cost me about £5, so that was a lucky escape. I am in sport mode at the minute. I don't always drive in sport mode, but it's more fun, and that's just another thing with this car. Like I said, it's 3 years old, but every time I jump into it, I'm still not bored. I still act like a little kid. and that's one of the great things with this car. It doesn't matter where I'm going. If I'm literally going to the corner shops, I look for any excuse just to jump into this car again. And I'm surprised at that, to be fair, because you know, when you're young, you kind of get bored of things pretty quick. But this hasn't been the case. Like, it's just, you know, I obviously have put it into drug dealer spec at the minute with all the stuff that I've done externally, but I mean, I've not tampered with performance or anything like that, and you really don't need to. 380 horsepower is more than enough for British roads. You got four-wheel drive as well, so even in conditions like this, it just grips. You can just absolutely plant your foot down to the base of the pedal, and you know, you're not in the hedge or anything like that. You're still going in a straight line. You have the initial bit of slip, which let's see if we can get some. Yeah, and these are some really bad roads, but I'm surprised, to be fair, because as a driver's car, it's probably not the one to pick. You'd probably go for something like an M2, but do you know what? It's, as an all-rounder, it's absolutely great. And it's those pops and bangs that you just don't get bored of. I know I don't, but I'm a big kid, so I don't know about you lot. If you've made it this far into the video, guys, well done and thank you. I do have a bit of a special car next week. It'll either be next week or the weekend after, depends how busy I am. But I am going to have a DBS Superleggera on the channel. Walk about, throw it around the roads. Fingers crossed the weather's great, because the last time I had something like similar was DB11, and the roads were pretty bad. You know, they're quite wet, and traction on that DB11 in particular was disappointing, to say the least. I was really surprised. I've already had a little spin in the DBS Superleggera. It is a lot better, but yeah, I'm sure you guys want to see that too, and it sounds absolutely insane. You know, if the Vanquish didn't sound insane enough as it was. This was a bit of an update video for you guys. I know I've been pretty crap on the comments as well, so if you have asked me things that are like of relevance, and you know, you actually have genuine questions, ask them down below on this one, and I will do my absolute best to actually start replying to you lot. Like I said, I've just had an incredibly busy last 6 months, but things are like calming down again, and yeah, some exciting things coming as well in the near future. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in an Aston Martin. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you in the near future in an Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. Fingers crossed.